Oh, say does that.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday, 2K Sports Brief. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. Well, Brent. Tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now, New York starting five. They've got Rudy Gobert, LeBron James out there with Holmgren. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Curry in at the 2. And, yep, it's good.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to James. Driving to the basket. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from the coach for his squad.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Curry, a screen on Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one. Davis with the defensive effort. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up and there's a chance at a title run.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Fires it. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Wembanyama pass to Tatum. They double team Tatum. Beyond the arc. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Curry. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Davis finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Inside. Davis. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
.146 left in the first. For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Stolen by Davis. Here's Tatum. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And they take the lead. Curry's got 5.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
A big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Holmgren against Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. James outside. From downtown, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Thunder trail by 3. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard outside. Off target from the wing.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York out in front. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Curry. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Curry's got 7.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Here's James. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City, and the basket by Curry.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Six to shoot. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. The Knicks with the rebound. James outside. To the paint. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 8. And he lobs it up. Oh, AD, an easy target on the lob. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you can...
Oh, man.
Oh!
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by James. Here's Curry. It's Curry all the way.
Well, LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. The 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. New York leading by 13. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city. Getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. James outside takes the 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Thunder trail by 11. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Tatum. Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. James passes to Antetokounmpo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Davis against James. Pass to Leonard. With 2 seconds left. It's blocked by Gobert. And we finished off one half of play. New York out in front. They lead by 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Knicks leading by 11. So on the floor for New York, Rudy Gobert is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's James in at the 3 slot. And the Thunder shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. And finished off by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
James outside. With the focus.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Oklahoma City now. 11-point game. Wembanyama up top. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wembanyama. Tatum with it. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. It's blocked by Gobert. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holmgren. Now Curry from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Antetokounmpo against Davis. Pass to Gobert. Curry, he's open. Plenty of room to knock down that one. 17 points in the game.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Tatum from long range. Counted from distance.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up to the feed. The jam. Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Such good length for a guard. Opponents struggle to keep Gilgeous-Alexander from scoring the basketball.
Back to Curry. Wide open. Another one falls for New York.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside Tatum. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Davis can't hit.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gobert. Up top, Holmgren, covered by Wembanyama. Here's the 3, and there's Curry on the assist by Holmgren. Curry's got 22.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Antetokounmpo against Davis. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Curry. Out to James. Now here's Holmgren. The 3 from Curry. And again, New York with the triple.
It's so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Leonard against Curry. Leonard outside. Davis with a screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses with the fallback Jay. And so it's the New York Knicks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Wembanyama, Kawhi Leonard out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Davis, and it's Tatum in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. It's blocked by Gobert. And a deep 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Tatum, a screen on Curry. Pass to Tatum. Rejected by James.
Big time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Knicks leading by 14. Curry with it. Puts up a deep 3. Davis with a rebound. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nice touch by Davis inside.
The size and skill combination really puts pressure on the D. Davis so good at using it to his advantage.
James passes to Holmgren from deep. New York again can't hit. The Thunder have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for New York. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Clock at 6. Here's James. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Leonard. To the inside. Tatum drops the hammer.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Knicks leading by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard outside, takes a 3, and it's New York with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter here.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Out to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Curry. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Knicks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Holmgren. Let's go with a three. And again, New York with the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum inside. Check by James. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry. Up next, the Knicks taking on the Thunder. For the New York Knicks, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Thunder, Knicks, coming up next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got... Looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wembanyama out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Mobley in at the center position. Here's Tatum. Outside Davis. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum.
Capable of defending every position on the floor. Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
It's James on the wing. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Jackson, pass to Antetokounmpo. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Davis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Antetokounmpo with it. James passes to Antetokounmpo. James outside. Over Tatum. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a three-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Now here's Davis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Davis. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And And so he makes both from the line.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
James passes to Gobert. Out to James. Misses the three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here comes your Knicks City Answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Antetokounmpo with the 10-footer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
As always, Allie, we thank you. New York, again, can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Davis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Jackson outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so Davis will bring it up for OKC. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
New York shooting their first free throw this game.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line. One shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Antetokounmpo against Davis. Outside Curry. Jackson outside. Clock is at 3. For 3, James. Mobley grabs the board. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got. Wembanyama out there with Mobley. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Davis in at the point guard position. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Misses the jumper from the wing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Davis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. James outside. And here's Jackson. Here's Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the middle. Antetokounmpo, right side. James passes to Jackson. And it's all from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Davis. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up your best move. Let's go. Let's see those best moves.